After ESPN's The Last Dance spent its first two installments focusing on the Bulls' holy trinity of Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Phil Jackson, Sunday night's episodes put the team's trickster demigod Dennis Rodman in his favorite place, the spotlight. As the documentary reminds us, Rodman was a singular character in the Jordan-era NBA, an unheralded player who did the dirtiest jobs on the bad boy Pistons, then reinvented himself as a hair-dyeing, ref-abusing, dress-wearing cartoon. He was the league's most controversial star, but The Last Dance makes the point that Rodman was ahead of his time, not just in the tattoos and the piercings, but also in his determination to be exactly who he wanted to be. To the Bulls' credit, they got it. Dennis was bizarre, but what made it work was Phil and Michael's understanding that, to make it work on the court, you had to give him some rope. Dance covers many of Rodman's most famous moments. The Last Dance covers many of Rodman's most famous moments, his relationships with Madonna and Carmen Electra, his penchant for cross-dressing, his impromptu mid-season trips to Vegas. But Rodman being Rodman, there are still plenty more that didn't make it in. So if you're in need, here is a collection of weird, wonderful, and unexpected Dennis Rodman stories, with a special emphasis on the headlines that you may not have read before. Another way of saying we assume you already know about the North Korea thing. 1. He was a late bloomer. The documentary includes mention of Rodman's background, but it's worth going over in full. A sub-6-foot high schooler who grew up in poverty, he went unrecruited by college programs, and after graduation worked a series of odd jobs, most notably as a janitor at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, where he was fired for stealing watches on a dare. Then, he got a big break. A late growth spurt shot him up to 6 feet, 8 inches. After spending a year at junior college, Rodman finally got a scholarship to Southeastern Oklahoma State, a Division II school. When he was selected by the Pistons in the second round of the 1986 draft, he was already 25 years old. It took him a while to hit other milestones, too. In his memoir, Rodman wrote that he lost his virginity to a sex worker at the age of 20.